TV premieres some of the hottest artists in the industry. In the streets, in the studio, and on stage. We focus on who's who to find out what's hot and what's not. From fashion to acting, from hip hop to rock. This is the place where entertainment lives. You'll hear exclusive interviews and see live performances from the best. Right here, right now, it's going down on independent TV. I am your host, Lebanon. So grab your popcorn, cause it's the butter, baby.
Yeah, y'all know who it is. This your man Traz. Right now, independent TV, live on location at Masterworks Recording. This is actually the newest and the most plushest studio here in Buffalo, New York. Let's go inside and see what they're working with, alright?
I don't wanna disappear. There's no space left in the sky. It's not the right time. There's so much to do. I don't wanna disappear. But if I have to, well then I have to. But I don't wanna disappear.
Hey, fellas. How y'all doing? I appreciate you guys letting me come up in here. Oh, man, my kind of studio. I like this place already. This is me and Traz here. I'm live, independent TV at Masterworks Recording. I'm sitting here with my man Dan and my man Jeff. How you guys doing today?
Doing great.
I hear that, man. So listen, congratulations on the brand new spot. How long have you guys been open now?
Couple months.
Couple months.
Yeah, we've been here since about, I'd say, April.
Wow,
Yeah.
April. Brand new business, only live on independent TV, man. How about we take a tour in the back at the studios?
Awesome.
All right, let's do it, fellas.
Go.
All right, fix your face, pay attention. This your man Traz. I'm here at Masterworks Recording right now. We're in Studio B. I'm here with my man Dan the Man right here, and also with the great group, the Albrights. They just finished jamming. Incredible session, man. Incredible, really. You guys are great. So, what's Studio B for? I mean, you guys have multiple studios in this great big conglomerate place here. What's Studio B for?
Well, Studio B is our production suite. If we have a songwriter and they don't have a band, they need some additional instruments. In the case of the Albrights, this was the drums, but often we have a songwriter in here that doesn't have a band at all. We'll play all the instruments for them. We'll bring in all the sounds that they need, whether it be rock production, could be an electronic production. It might even be full orchestra. We can do all that. Anything from the smallest singer-songwriter all the way up to full orchestra. You bring in your tune, we'll make it happen.
Wow, that's great. That's impressive. I don't know of any other studio around in this area that's even doing anything like that.
Well, you know, it's difficult because when you start racking up hours on a project like this, if you're talking about a commercial studio that's charging $100 an hour or more, I mean, talk about an orchestral production.
Right.
There could be hundreds of hours that takes, you know. So that's why we like to offer very competitive package rates for big productions, especially for our songwriters.
Wow.
People are coming in here and they don't have a budget to spend $1 million on a Hollywood stage.
Right.
So we're going to make it happen for them.
Well, let's get into that as far as rates. You know, independent TV, we cater to a lot of the independent artists out there, everybody that's on the grind, especially trying to make a name for themselves. So if an artist out there wants to come to Masterworks Recording, what type of package, what can they expect here?
Well, you know, the base rate we've been working on as an hourly is $30 an hour. But we like to cut package deals. If you're going to come in here, you know we're going to do 5 tracks or something like that, or we're going to do 10 tracks. We're going to work within your budget. We're going to do whatever we got to do to make sure that we get your job done the way that you want it to happen, and we do it on the time scale that you want it to happen.
That's great. That's great. Now, also, as far as on top of this just being a normal recording studio, you also give lessons, right?
Yeah, we do lessons in here on pretty much all rock instruments, primarily guitar and bass. But if we have a rock piano player or you know, some other strings, once in a while we'll do a mandolin lesson, we'll do a saxophone lesson, something like that.
Wow.
Once in a while we also do workshops and seminars for production and mixing. We got some drum workshops coming up from some star drummers that we'll be doing over in Studio A.
Wow.
We got a big schedule coming up in the fall.
No doubt. Attention all artists, okay? Step your game up. Come here and get you some lessons. My man Dan the Man's giving them out, all right? Let's take a walk over at Studio A, all right?
You got it.
Let's go, man. Yeah, you know who it is. It's your man Trez, Independent TV. I'm still here at Masterworks Recording Studio here. Now we just moved over. This is Studio A. We just came over from Studio B. I'm still here. I still got my beer. And now I'm over here checking out with my man Jeff. How you doing?
What's going on, man?
Alright, man. Good to see you here. So, wow. What do you got going on here, man?
So I was just going through some old tracks that we had from a band. We actually, so Masterworks Recording is the actual studio, but we also have a label, Leak Mob Records finds its home here. So I work with Leak Mob and a bunch of artists. So this is just one of the artists on the label, and just working on some tracks.
Okay, great. So Leak Mob Records. Now, is that something that you own? Is that under the entire umbrella of the studio?
Right. I actually own Leak Mob Records, but this is our home. So we do all of our recording and all of our production here. We bring artists from all over the country in to do their albums, and then we do like the big releases and stuff. So it's a little bit separate from Masterworks Recording. We just do all our production here.
Wow, that's great. How many artists do you have on the label?
Right now there's 4.
4?
Yep. And we're actively looking for more. Passionate artists who want to do something, and we kind of started Leak Mob because we love music, and that's why we're in this. So.
Wow. Attention all artists, you heard that. Leak Mob Records are actually looking for more artists. Get your grind right. What type of music does the label specialize in?
So Leak Mob typically, we do a lot of pop, alternative, and indie rock. So we've got a broad horizon of artists, and we want more than just pop record or more than just an indie rock band. We want to be the next big thing for a lot of different artists.
Now here's actually an interesting question, and this is something that a lot of independent artists should know. You from a label standpoint, okay, when you're searching out there and you're looking for different artists, what is it that you're actually looking for?
So I would say the number one thing is a passion for what you do and hard work. So it's all about hard work, and it's about really doing the grind. When you're out on tour, or even when you're writing your songs at home, it's about really putting in the time and effort. Everybody thinks it comes easy, but it always comes back to your hard work and dedication.
Wow. Hard work and dedication out here. You heard that as far as artists out here. So this is great. So as far as what's the actual function in Room A? Now we just spoke with Dan in regards to Room B and a lot of songwriting and things that sort of go on in Studio B. What goes on in Studio A?
Right. So Studio A is set up to do full band production. So we do multiple artists, where in Studio B it's kind of sit down, maybe do a little bit of vocal sessions. We have the capacity in our drum room to set up full drums with the artists in isolation booths, and we also do things like not just do basic tracking and recording, we do mixing. We've got contacts to do really good mastering.
Wow.
And also sometimes we do rentals or studio sessions where a band will come down and they want to be able to record some of their practices and stuff like that. So that's really what we do in Studio A.
Wow, that's great. So you guys heard it here. Again, we just checked out Studio B. Now we're in Studio A. You heard it. Independent TV, Masterworks Recording. Get your grind right. Make sure you come here and get some studio time.
Cool.